Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to my week 12 battle for the UCL. I of course am PokeaimMD, coach of the BBeartics, and today we are taking on David and the South Beach Slowkings now. I actually didn't have a team preparation video this week because I'm actually playing David at like 10 p.m. on Friday, so I figured I wouldn't have enough time to put it up anyway, but yeah, you'll see the team as we play no matter what, so... Sorry, I'm just going to drink some water. It's a little bit hot in here, but it seems we're going to pick the Pokemon. Let us see what David has brought, and we'll see what I brought. Alright, so David brought... Gallade, Tyrantrum, just writing it down by the way, Togetic, Slowking, Superior, Exploud. Alright, so he didn't bring a lot of threats such as Kingdra, such as Electivire, the Blade. He didn't bring a Rapid Spinner either. It doesn't even look like he has a Stealth Rock. Unless it's Tyrantrum, of course, with Stealth Rock. But I'm actually going to lead off with my Tornadus because I outspeed his entire team. Bar a potential Choice Scarf. Tyrantrum. Or Scarf Related or anything. But my Tornadus is actually an Acrobatics set, no item. So it immediately threatens his entire team. I can live one hit from a Scarf Exploud if he is Scarf, if he wants to go that route. And I think my way of winning this game is just agilitying up with my Ampharos. Let me actually run a quick calc to see how much my Ampharos does. But I'm leading off with Tornadus no matter what he wants to do. But Ampharos, custom set, Fabio. Let's see how much Thunderbolt does to Gallade, Mega Gallade. I'll get that out of the way in a second, by the way. But he ends up leading off with Tyrantrum, as doesn't do that much. Okay, so it only does 57 to 67%. That's good to know. But he leads off with Tyrantrum as I lead off with my bird. I cannot stay in, so I'm actually going to go directly into my Rhydon. He does have Togetic, which could be his defogger, but I'm going directly into Rhydon because I can get up my rocks on this thing. He could also set up his rocks if he wants to. Oh, as he does. Okay. So his Tyrantrum is a Stealth Rocking variant. I guess it could be Choice Scarf if it honestly wanted to be, but I'm going to get my own rocks right here. I do expect him to switch out into maybe Slowking, Superior, or the Pokemon I would expect right here. Anything else wouldn't really make much sense to me, but let me write down that he was Stealth Rock. SR. So I'm assuming he's an SR lead, but in any case, I can get on my Stealth Rock right now. Like I said, assuming he's going to go Superior or... I guess even Exploud could be an option right now if he wants to go for Surf. Not sure just yet, but he does withdraw. Again, like I said, expecting Superior to want to come out. As he ends up bringing out Slowking. That is fine as well. And, wow, I completely destroy him. I completely destroy him once I set up a Tail Glow with my Manaphy. So, this thing is out. Let's see how fast Slowking is. That sounds so weird to say. Slowking, level 50. Actually the same speed as my Amoonguss, so not sure if I want to go risk this right now. But I don't want to risk him Thunder Waving, so I don't want to go out to anything else. I actually want to go directly into my Amoonguss. Bit of a scary play, but I don't expect him to Side Shock right now, just because I do have Weavile as an option, which he does not appreciate switching into at all. So, go out to my Amoonguss as he is going to go for the Scald right here. Does he get the burn? He gets a crit, but no burn. Okay, so he cannot knock me out. Not from this range, not with a Side Shock, and it is a potential speed tie, so... Just going to fire off a Spore. We'll see how much we can do to this guy. He doesn't really have anything that wants to come in on the Spore as well, so that's great for me. As he does withdraw, so I'm expecting him to bring in, I guess, would he try and pivot from Superior? No, he ends up going Togetic. which is okay by me because after I got off this Spore, what I basically can do right now is just fire off a Sludge Bomb. If he wants to go out to Gallade, that is completely fine. As after my leftovers, my Black Sludge, excuse me. Does Foul Play plus... Let me calculate quick. But does Foul Play plus Sludge Bomb KO Mega Gallade? Sludge Bomb. Alright, Mega Gallade with Stealth Rock. 40-48. Okay, so I actually want to make a play right here, and I actually want to go and pull these switch into my Tornadus, expecting his Gallade to want to come out. As I really don't want to take a hit from this. Togetic is asleep. Asleep. He also hasn't burnt a turn of sleep right now, but I expect his Gallade to want to come out. But he ends up going, trying to burn a turn of sleep right there. What I want to do is actually U-turn him out of there because I don't want to be in and have him basically try and Baton Pass out. I'm not sure if he tried a Thunder Wave just yet, but I think I kind of have to go Weavile right now. Then again, I think the better play is actually going directly into Rhydon, just in case he does wake up and have Thunder Wave or something like that. Also, if he Baton Passes, I can roar him out. So, Rhydon's the better play, as he stays fast asleep. Now, if he does stay asleep again, that's fine. I'm just going to go for Roar, try and phase his team around a bit. If he wants to stay in, that's completely fine as well. He does withdraw, though, so. Third turn, coming in at 50%. As Slowking is going to come out, and we are able to hit that thing, going to be able to phase that thing out with the Roar. Let's see if we can get Tyrantrum or something to come out. As, yeah, perfect. Wow. Alright, so that's amazing for me because what I can do right now is actually just fire off an Earthquake. I can take any hit from this thing. His immunity to Earthquake is Togetic, which I can Stone Edge, so I'm just going to fire off an Earthquake right now. We shall see how much we do. I broke a potential Focus Sash on Tyrantrum, which is great. I can live any hit from his Tyrantrum. I am physically defensive, max match with an Eviolite. Did I just say match? Max with an Eviolite, excuse me. Once I find an opportunity to Tail Glow, which I probably could have done on Togetic, I just didn't want to risk him, I really did not want to risk him being, just waking up right there and nasty plot Baton Passing to maybe a Scarf Exploud. I'm not entirely sure, but that's something that I did fear. So, he's going to withdraw his Tyrantrum. I guess we'll be able to find out. Why did you name everything Sacred, David? Do you know how hard it is for me to pay attention to? Is this why you did this? But he is going to bring out his Slowking. We'll see how much this Earthquake actually does to him. Alright, so that does a decent amount, not going to lie. He's about Slowking. I already showed Scald. About 60%. He could definitely, doesn't have to go for Scald right now. I really just need one hit off on his Gallade before I can sweep him with Agility Ampharos. So this is a little bit scary to switch into right now. I feel like my best bet is I really want to go into my bird, to be honest, but I don't want to risk him burning me with Scald. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Psy Shock right here. What's the best play? Tornadus helps me out with Superior. It helps me out with Exploud. That Earthquake did so much, though. Let me calc this. Rhydon. Earthquake. Slowking. Could be Specs or Assault Vest. He definitely has max HP, but that's all I know as of right now. Tornadus. I'm gonna use my Tornadus as a pivot, so Knockoff does. Alright, so I'm actually gonna pull the switch out to Tornadus because I was like losing time right there, but I think Tornadus is fine. Big Bird. Knockoff does a decent amount of damage to him. He could definitely be Specs, but we'll see. He goes for the Ice Beam though. Ooh. Is he Specs though? That did absolutely nothing to me. Holy crap. Alright, and this knockoff is going to do a lot. Honestly, it could almost kill him. If not kill him, so. I'm actually going to get rid of his item. He could be in the Assault Vest variant. He actually is going to switch out, though. I'm assuming maybe into Togetic? Yep. So, he brings out Togetic right now. As I am able to knock off that thing's Eviolite. And how much does my Acrobatics actually do to this thing? Togetic. Defensive. I'm just going to calc the bulkiest he can be. Take off his Eviolite. Acrobatics does... Wow, Acrobatics can kill him. But I want to be able to set up on this, don't I? Rather kill him. So I'm going to kill him with the Acrobatics right here. Getting rid of his Togetic. Great. Togetic is gone. Ice Beam. So Togetic is completely gone, which is great. He still does have that X-Cloud, of course, which could be Scarf. It could very well be Scarf. X-Cloud. I'm not entirely sure if it actually be Scarf X-Cloud, but it could definitely be Scarf X-Cloud simply because he, Superior. Buddy? Are you... Do you have a Colbert? I'm going directly into Amoonguss. I have no idea what you're doing with this Superior. You sent that out way too casually for me to feel safe right here. So I'm going directly into my Amoonguss. Don't want him to glare me. Don't want him to Leaf Storm. I'm assuming he has a Colbert Berry on this thing or something. I'm not entirely sure. I really am not. But my best bet is definitely firing off a Sludge Bomb, I feel. Or I could go for Spore. I think Spore is fine because I'll be able to take an HP Fire if he wants to go for it and try and Leaf Storm boost up. Obviously, if he stays in, Spore isn't the best play, but assuming he does switch out, which I'm assuming he's going to want to do, I'll be able to get off a Spore on anything on his team, which is the important part. Yeah, that glare could be an issue, though. Obviously, getting the full pairs and him staying in. This is all, I'm playing with chance right here, but I'm expecting him to go out to Gallade or something to take a Sludge Bomb. Anything on his team, really. And if he does stay in, I do have Weavile in the back as well as my Tornadus to check this thing, so it's not the end of the world. I'm not sure if he's Assault Vest Slowking. He might very well be. But I really don't think he'd stay in with this thing. Yeah, he does withdraw. Okay, great. So if he goes out to Gallade, amazing. He goes out to X-Cloud. Alright, so let's see if we can actually hit this thing with the Spore. As we are able to hit the X-Cloud with the Spore, great, great, great. X-Cloud is basically gone. And, I want to make the Tornadus play because... One, if he doubles into Gallade right now, perfect. I can get off the Acrobatics. He actually stays in, so... But he can't burn a turn of sleep unless he has Sleep Talk on this X-Cloud. He could definitely have Sleep Talk, though. But I'm going to knock off this X-Cloud no matter what it wants to do. Does he have the Sleep Talk? No, he does not. Right, so Knockoff with Superpower knocks him out. But I'm definitely going for Knockoff 100% because if he has Choice Scarf... and he stays asleep, great. He burned the mandatory turn of sleep right there. So he could get a potential first turn wake, I suppose. If that's possible. I mean, I know it's possible, obviously. But he does withdraw. Turn 1, manned. Burnt. Oh, he actually goes on to Gallade. Good play on my opponent's part. But because he is going to get that boost. But at the same time, he's in range of... He's in range of the Acrobatics, so I'm not sure. Does he have the Shadow Sneak? Does +1 Shadow Sneak even knock me out? Mega Gallade. $252. Shadow Sneak. +1. Does 50 to 59. It doesn't even knock me out at +1. So I'm going right for Acrobatics right here. Even if he has a Shadow Sneak. I did calc it. I just calced it. +1, 252 attack, Gallade, Shadow Sneak versus 228 HP Tornadus is 50 to 59 damage. I am at 70. So he cannot knock me out at this range, and I can get rid of the Gallade. Assuming he, I don't want to say it because I know it's going to happen if I say it, but assuming he does not crit me. As he actually ends up staying in, not having the Shadow Sneak, I'm not entirely sure. But Gallade is gone. Alright, let me write that down. I'm not messing around with David. Once I lost to him because I made a double switch and I just got blown back. So this is gonna come out. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Like, I mean, I know what it is, obviously. I'm gonna go for the acrobatics, even if he does have the Cobra Berry. I mean, at this point, I'm just setting up for the Weavile to sweep. He does have the Cobra Berry, like I was expecting. But again, like I said, I'm setting up for the Weavile to sweep right at this point. As he is gonna go for Glare. And again, though, I'm really seeing my Weavile just blowing him back at this point. So gonna hit him up with a U-turn. X-Cloud as a sleep is huge for me, as it hasn't even burnt. It's burnt one turn of sleep. His Leaf Storm cannot knock me out, definitely. And if I break through with this, I'll be able to knock out his Superior right now. As I do end up breaking through, which is great. So Superior is gonna go down. All he has left is Tyrantrum, Slowking, and X-Cloud. And I think it's time I start doing some stuff with my Manaphy. Manaphy threatens the Tyrantrum, and I don't want to risk any speed ties or not any misses or anything, but Manaphy can threaten his entire team. Basically, I could also Mega Evolve. I could also Agility up with my thing if I wanted to, but this is going to come out, and even if Manaphy does not sweep him, Fabio can sweep him. Fabio will be able to sweep him at this point. So just gonna go right for the Tail Glow right here, as I will be able to hit him with the +3 Signal Beam after that. As he goes right for Psy Shock, I'm thinking that he is either, I think he's Assault Vest, Slowking, but this should definitely be enough to 2-hit KO him. So I'm gonna hit him with a Signal Beam right now, as this is gonna do a hell of a lot. If he's not Assault Vest though, I mean he's definitely Assault Vest. Yeah, he is definitely Assault Vest. I could make an unnecessary play right now and go for the Tail Glow, predicting the switch. He actually didn't crit my Manaphy. Holy crap. I'm sorry that I sound like confused or anything, but Manaphy always gets crit. Always. I really expected the next Psy Shock to crit me. But in any case, going to hit whatever comes in with a +3 Signal Beam, as it is the X-Cloud. And it's looking really good for me, guys. It really is. So I'll just go right for the Signal Beam again because it knocks out X-Cloud anyway, and also if he wants to try and switch right back out into his Slowking, I can blow that thing back as well. I want Fabio to win though, but I feel like Fabio will get frozen. Tyrantrum is going to come out. We're going to see if this Tyrantrum is actually Choice Scarf or anything along those lines. I'm going to hit it with a Dazzling Gleam just because it does the same amount. It'd still do a good amount to, he is Scarf. As he misses the head smash. That sucks, man. He was Scarf Stealth Rock Tyrantrum. He missed the head smash right there. And I'm not saying he would have won because I think Rhydon just clicked Earthquake twice and won the game. But that really sucks for David because it definitely would have made the score at least a little lower. As Slowking is going to come back out. And I believe Manaphy is just going to clean up the game right now with the Signal Beam. And I believe if it knocks out Slowking, we got the game. That really sucks that he missed Head Smash right there. And the Bronze BearTics are able to take the victory over the South Beach Slowkings. I want to say that David had a lot of annoying Pokemon. Things definitely went my way. I did not get parried at all through the glare. And yeah, I definitely want you guys to go check him out. Feel free to subscribe to me. It's very, very funny content. And leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you want to see more Pokemon from me. And until next time, guys, later.